All right, guys, so we just left out of Middle Creek Lofts, and the young lady was kind enough to tell me that they don't really offer any in-person tours. Oh, no, ma'am. You're fine. You're good. You're good. Any in-person tours, but I think that this is a nice place for you guys to come and check out. So they start at about 1 bedroom, 1 bath, and I think it's 676 square feet. Now, this location is on Sugar Creek, and I know, a lot of people that stay in the Charlotte area, y'all are aware that this is probably not the best neighborhood in the world, but it is up and coming. And I will say that this, I actually went in the inside of it and I showed you guys what it looks like in the inside. It's a 24-hour fitness, which means you can always come in this building and get a workout in. I'm guessing it probably has maybe a key card or something like that. We might go over there and check it out. If you have small children, you can check that out. They do have another apartment place or whatever that's being thrown up or whatnot. This is Mint and Meal, and I actually spoke to a young lady, so we might be checking that out a little bit later on. But yeah, this is the building where the different spaces in here. You got the fitness area, and again, I apologize for the audio, but this also has a little, it looks like a little workspace or whatever. You can come in here. Y'all see Katie? Yeah, we fresh out here. Y'all can kind of see in there. The young lady was really, really busy, so I didn't want to trouble her too much. But we got some solar panels, 24-hour surveillance. So this thing is always being monitored, so that could be a plus, you know what I mean? But again, this is on Sugar Creek. If you don't know, look it up, okay? Got some washer and dryers right there. So I'm guessing, I don't know if they're in unit or not, but this right here is your mail center. Again, I'm not gonna go in there because I don't want to, invade anybody's privacy or whatnot, but this right here is the parking. Nice little area for you to go over there, sit and chill. Those right there are the apartment complexes, or the apartment complex. They offer, what I seen was 1, 2, 3, and even 4 bedrooms online. Again, I'll put all of that information and stuff up above so you guys will be able to see. But the 1 bedroom, 1 bath starts at about 676 square feet. And yes, there is a cap on how much you can earn in order for you to be able to stay in a spot like this. So this would be good for those people that, are maybe low income. You know what I mean? You're looking for a place to stay and you want to stay in a decent location. I think that this would still be a really great option for those people. I want to make sure I try to include everybody. This is not just luxury. This is not just, top of the line or whatever. We're trying to make sure we check off those boxes for everybody. Not everybody is making, a crazy amount of money. And so we need these type of options to make sure we're looking out for everybody. So again, I'm gonna try to put as much information about this property as possible. May even put up what it looks like in the inside of some of these apartments for those that are interested. They also have a bus that is available. Again, I'll check with the number of the bus, but yeah, it has a bus that goes up and down Sugar Creek that you can get on. If you don't have any type of transportation or whatever, then that would be an option for those people. Again, I don't want to invade anybody's privacy, so I don't want to walk over there and somebody is out and about or whatnot. We don't want to show any faces, but this actually looks like a really great option. It's clean. I have not seen any of the, we'll just call them day walkers out here. I think this would be a nice option for people. Great neighborhood. At least this piece is. Again, they're building up, so they're tearing down some things and they're building up some things. And I do appreciate the fact that they are still offering low income housing. All right. Because I think a lot of people were a little bit worried that they're kind of pushing people out. But they're offering stuff like this to, again, people that don't make a huge amount of money. In order to qualify, I think one person, you got to be making under like 60K. I would love to see what that looks like. Like you got to, because I'm pretty sure you got to be making over a certain amount. If not, I mean, at least I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into those things. Maybe some people down the comment section that have a little bit more information will be able to give us some insight on that. So we're gonna have to rely on y'all right now to give that information to people that may be interested in living in a low income place like this. This is a beautiful option. Again, most people can't afford a crazy amount, and most people believe or think that they're gonna have to stay in the hood, which this is technically in the hood, but it's still a better option. Because look at this place. Looking at this place, you would not think that, you know, this is on Sugar Creek. Because it's nice. It is very nice. It's new. And again, the young lady that I spoke with, she actually came out and was like, you know, is there anything else I can help you with? And she had a smile on her face. So it wasn't like I'm trying to brush you off or whatever. And she even apologized because she didn't, you know, see that I was recording. That's always a great sign, man. Always a great sign that you got good people out here like that, that's providing that good customer service. That's all good vibes. And as you can see, this thing actually opens up. So it's not just this building, but you actually have another one over here. So it looks like they have plenty of units available. 1, 2, 3, and 4 bedrooms. This is nice. You can come out here and get your little walk on. Gotta love it, man. I don't know what's going on with these trucks back here. It's interesting, man. But this is an up and coming area. They're building stuff left and right. I'm seeing apartments be thrown up left and right. And again, I love this because not everybody can afford luxury. So affordable housing is always a plus in my book, as long as it makes sense. Now, don't price them people out and call it affordable place to stay, and you know you got to be making over $45,000-$50,000. You know what I mean? Even though I think that's somewhere around the average, still most people can't afford that. But I believe with 2 people, if you have 2 people in the home, that's I believe over the ages of 18, as long as y'all aren't making combined over 76,000. I just briefly looked over this, y'all. Again, I'll put those numbers up so y'all will be able to check it out. But yeah, as long as y'all aren't making over $76,000 or something like that, then, you know, 2 people can actually stay in. They got 2 bedrooms available. And I don't remember what the square footage is for that. How the heck do they get in there? I don't know. But yeah, nice little option for y'all. And it looks like we have another building over here. I'm kind of curious what that's about. That's another office area, maybe another gym area for people. I see people out here riding around in carts. But the neighborhood still looks clean. Maintenance and everything, they're keeping up with it. The people out here seem like they're cool, they're friendly. And, you know, when you do things like this, put people in better situations, it's a lot less stress. You know, people seem to be a little bit more on the nicer side because they're in a better area. And again, I think that this is definitely a plus in my book. Neighborhoods and apartment complexes like this one. I really hope that we start to see more places like this in Charlotte to pop up. Seeing families, seeing smiles. Yes, sir. But y'all let me know, what do you guys think down in the comments about these newer apartment complexes that are made for people that, you know, don't make a crazy amount? Would y'all like to see more places like this? And also let me know what type of information y'all would like me to provide, either in the comment section, the description, or something like that if I didn't get a chance to include it in this video. I want to make sure that we're giving y'all as many options as possible, and we're looking out for as many people as possible. We got to fix that tire though. We got to get that. Nice little neighborhood, man. Again, never in a million years when I first moved to Charlotte, and you know, I used to jog over in this area a little bit. Never in a million years did I think that Sugar Creek was going to be like this. Seriously, it was, I call them day walkers all day, every day, man. People out here, yeah. Yeah, this is beautiful though, man. This is beautiful. But yeah, y'all let me know down in the comments, what do you guys think about this, and any information y'all would like for me to include on the next tour. I'll make sure that I get that information to y'all. All right, until the next time, y'all be blessed, y'all be beautiful, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.